Coming up on the Mississippi Minuteman, Guardsmen mobilized for mass flooding in South Mississippi. The best of the best face off during the state's Best Warrior competition, and a free CrossFit program is now available for the Mississippi National Guard. All this and much more next on the Mississippi Minuteman. Hello, and welcome to the Mississippi Minuteman Spring 2016 edition. I'm Senior Airman Jessica Fielder. First, we go to South Mississippi, where a record amount of rainfall flooded 400 homes, leaving some residents stranded and needing help. To provide that help, approximately 80 soldiers assisted several counties with emergency operations. We take you to Forrest County, where Specialist Deron Collins embedded with soldiers from Loosedale's 287th Engineer Company.
Mississippi Guardsmen are performing emergency support operations due to recent flooding in South Mississippi. This mission puts soldiers working directly with state, county, and local civilian organizations.
Basically, if a mission comes in from the county, whatever, they contact the Emergency Operations Center, and then in turn, they'll ask if our teams can support the EOC for water rescues, whatever may come around.
The Guardsmen know their main mission is to protect civilians.
We're helping civilian organizations with rescue from flooding. We got the larger vehicles out here so we can assist with evacuations.
Working closely with civilian organizations, the National Guard is keeping Mississippi safer during these dangerous floods. Reporting for the 102nd Public Affairs Detachment, I'm Specialist Deron Collins.
The soldiers coordinated with local emergency responders to transport people to safety. It's a battle for bragging rights. Every year, Mississippi's finest soldiers and NCOs face off in the Best Warrior competition. Staff Sergeant Tim Morgan takes us to Camp McCain Training Center for all the action.
It's a competition of basic warrior tasks, but the soldiers who are competing are far from basic, and only 2 will come out on top.
We try to put together a group of skill sets and tasks that test their ability to perform warrior tasks, and we try to find our best soldiers that can do that better than their peers.
Over the course of just a few days, soldiers have their skills, strengths, and limits put to the test.
Makes you see what you really have.
The events include physical fitness, land navigation, marksmanship, the board, combatives, weapon assembly, a rappel tower, and more.
We got a lot of good competitors. It's definitely physically demanding, and even some of the mental portions of it.
The fight for the winning titles requires soldiers to reach deep within themselves.
Just gotta stay ahead of the guy behind you.
No matter win or lose, soldiers discover who they are and what they are made of.
You have to be mentally and physically prepared for this. It's nothing that you can jump into.
Simply competing is an achievement in and of itself. And all who make it to the end are praised by their leaders and their peers. But there can be only 2. Staff Sergeant Gerald Peck and Specialist Quashina Lee of the Camp Shelby Joint Forces Training Center take home the title of NCO of the Year and Soldier of the Year.
Every soldier in the National Guard needs to try to do this competition. It makes you a better soldier, whether you're ready or not. It makes you a better soldier just getting out there and trying.
It means a lot. I just hope I'm leading by example and showing other females that it's possible, that they can do it. That you just have to stay motivated and keep pushing forward.
Reporting for the Joint Force Headquarters Public Affairs, I'm Staff Sergeant Tim Morgan.
Staff Sergeant Peck and Specialist Lee advanced to the regional Best Warrior competition. The Mississippi National Guard continues its commitment to building strong relationships both here at home and in other parts of the world. Chief Rachel Henson travels to Central Asia as part of a state partnership program.
Members of the Mississippi National Guard traveled to Uzbekistan in February to conduct a military decision-making process information exchange through the State Partnership Program. Mississippi has been partnered with Uzbekistan since 2012, and Lieutenant Colonel Billy Murphy says the two nations are building strong relationships through these events.
I think every year the exchanges get stronger. The information that we are now exchanging is a lot more in depth and detail, and I think we're growing this partnership very well.
The exchange allows both militaries to share best practices regarding staff operations. Major David Evans is a staff officer at the Joint Force Headquarters, and he plans to share his lessons learned from this event with his fellow guardsmen.
So this is an opportunity for me to refresh my skills of how to actually facilitate the MDMP process so that I can take that back to the state and continue to improve the Mississippi Army National Guard.
This event takes place in a small group classroom setting, which encourages open discussion. Lieutenant Colonel Michael Hunter agrees that this type of environment allows for the partner nations to better understand each other's militaries.
Well, I think the exchange that we're doing here is going to help us understand another force that we may one day be in partnership with in some kind of ground conflict somewhere.
This event strengthens an already flourishing relationship between the Mississippi National Guard and the Uzbek military. For the Joint Force Headquarters Public Affairs Office, I'm Chief Rachel Henson.
The Mississippi-Uzbekistan Partnership has produced more than 65 meetings so far. Coming up, we'll tell you about a free program to help guardsmen get into shape, and we take a look at a unique ROTC program for Guard soldiers. But first, Air Force Major Micah Taylor talks about what each of us can do to prevent suicide among our service members.
Every day, 22 veterans commit suicide. Could you imagine if you lost 22 of your friends or family members in one day? Our fellow guardsmen are family, and we need to start looking out for one another. We don't wait until after a plane crash to perform preventative maintenance. Don't wait for your family to crash before you act. Suicide prevention is about leading people to resources before the crash. Let's work with our Mississippi Guard family to change that number from 22 to 0.
Welcome back. The University of Mississippi offers a unique option to help students in the Guard save time and develop leadership skills. It's called the Simultaneous Membership Program, or SMP. Ole Miss officials say SMP offers Army ROTC cadets the choice to conduct their drill weekends on campus instead of at their units. That saves travel time. The Ole Miss program is also the chance for the Rebel cadets to take on leadership roles during drill and perform what they learn in ROTC. Cadets say the hands-on experience is invaluable to them as future leaders of the Army.
It provides just kind of a unit cohesion with other cadets that are from other units, and so we really work on things that we believe will be important as future officers.
We have labs for 2.5 to 3 hours on Thursdays. That's not enough time for everybody to get a leadership position on a sticks lane or a patrol lane. It's not enough time for everybody to see the different inner workings of a KLE exercise or a patrol base, so that 1 week in a month we're able to get here and immerse in it.
If you'd like to find out more about the SMP, you can contact Sergeant First Class Anthony Douglas. Our health and fitness segment showcases a free CrossFit membership exclusive to service members in the Mississippi National Guard. Sergeant Jordan Morgan explains how to take advantage of this opportunity.
Health and fitness is a vital aspect for every soldier or airman. Now, Guardsmen have an opportunity to better their physical fitness at the 2nd of the 20th Special Forces Group in Jackson.
Let's go, let's go!
The opportunity comes as a CrossFit-based workout.
Good job, good job! Come on.
Focusing on total body conditioning while incorporating a wide variety of high-intensity movements.
Everybody's got to start somewhere. Very few people come in here in real good shape. So what we do is, if you can't do anything that we program, we try to either scale back that event or we come up with an alternate event that you can do.
The program is available at no cost to all Mississippi National Guardsmen and their dependents. Participants can expect to be finished at 6 a.m.
I always feel great for the rest of my day when I get through with this.
No matter your level of fitness, There is a place for you in CrossFit, and the well-trained staff keep safety as a top priority.
It's a very good program. You'll see results, and I highly recommend it to anybody wanting to get in shape.
Regardless if you can make it or not, Chief Smith encourages everyone to exercise in some way, even if it is not here.
Feels great. Good workout this morning.
For the Mississippi Minuteman, I'm Army Sergeant Jordan Morgan.
Developing a healthy body takes exercise and good nutrition. But what are the keys to maintaining a healthy marriage? Soldiers and their spouses spend a weekend in Vicksburg learning how to strengthen their relationships. Second Lieutenant Terry Hill provides details on the Strong Bonds program offered to soldiers.
Mississippi National Guard chaplains describe the Strong Bonds program as the best-kept secret in the Army, an opportunity for military couples to enjoy a weekend of reconnecting through marriage enrichment training. Chaplain Randy Wilson is one of the facilitators for this event.
Marriage itself is a tough proposition. Army marriages are even tougher. The idea of Strong Bonds is the Army is wishing to get behind the soldiers and their spouses to set them up for as much success as they can.
The training is anything but marriage counseling.
It's much different than just counseling. Counseling is just a one-on-one that you might have with a chaplain or somebody else. This is a marriage enrichment.
Multiple Strong Bonds events are held throughout the year in Mississippi and surrounding states. The venues range from hotels to bed and breakfasts, with meals and lodging provided at no cost to the attendees.
Just spend the time together. It's a great getaway.
And it does teach things, life coping skills. You know how to deal with situations that might arise in a marriage, especially for people that you know are new to the military or new to marriage.
The positive impact the program is having on marriages across the state is evidence that this opportunity won't stay secret for long.
Use it as both a diagnostic tool and as a communication piece.
For the Mississippi Joint Force Headquarters, I'm Lieutenant Terry Hill.
To sign up for a Strong Bonds workshop or to find out more, talk to your unit chaplain. In some cases, you can attend Strong Bonds in place of your drill weekend. That's all for this edition of the Mississippi Minuteman. For more Guard news, visit us on Facebook and Twitter.